Hey everybody, how are we doing? I'm Connor Shaw. Joining me, it's the usual crew. Introduce yourselves.
We're the Peanut Gallery, and I apologize that it took me this long to come up with that joke. We're almost
Wow.
in the second game, and I couldn't come up with the Peanut Gallery. Like peanut, but with an H.
PH. Yes. Wow. That's
That's not good a joke now that I think about it. I'm Marina.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you all for watching.
That was all the comedy we have. You're welcome.
We've been thoroughly tapped. Hey, so the Phoenix Wright HD trilogy for Switch and PC is coming out on April 9th. So I'm thinking when we do Phoenix 3, we do the HD version.
It'll suddenly be super HD. That'll be cool. I've never seen it.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll get it on PC or on Switch. But I'll figure it out. Anyways,
Hey.
Let's go. Let's do this. We're at the final trial of Phoenix 2. That's not this one. That's the one. And the thing I'm most worried about right now is what are we going to put in the rest of the space for the collage? This is important. We have a whole column here that we got to fill out.
Well, when Maya dies, there's some really interesting...
What? Hold on. Continue. Hey there, dudes. I'm watching this on my phone because my laptop is in for repairs, therefore no Ethernet. Ah, gotcha. Try not to blast through your entire bandwidth. No, wait, that's not the one. Data plan on watching this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on in my Discord right now. They're talking about fucking, I don't even want to say it out loud.
Why am I getting a phone call right now? Hold on. Probably the hospital.
Shoot.
Why don't...
I'm unaware of what has happened in your Discord.
In the main chat, they're talking about pink eye and breasts and thighs and I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I
Whatever.
see.
Let's just play the video game. I'll boot it up while we wait on Marina. Oh my god. How did I get into this mess?
Wait a minute.
This is auto-playing, I can't do anything.
This is the beginning again.
I'm pretty sure that's the point. I'm pretty sure it's the same dream he's having.
Oh, okay.
You can't run forever! What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney!
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
Did you somehow choose the wrong case?
I don't think I did. I've had this dream before, someplace some time ago. Just let it play out, as if this day was written to my destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer to prove a killer innocent. No,
Okay.
that's right, yeah.
I really don't remember that.
March 23, 9:43 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Okay, we'll just listen to this while we wait for Marina. We'll give it a moment. Sorry. Should we give it much longer?
Sure.
We just listen to this for a while. Okay, no, I can't wait much longer. Beep.
Oh.
that's the beep on his phone. It was a funny prank that Maya played on him. Oh Maya! Oh, Maya. All right. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. Oh shit.
You don't look so well, dude.
Wait, what?
I'm here
What?
now.
Wait,
You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right?
he's literally calling us.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god! He's literally, he's right there. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's time.
If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
I like the physics of his wine glass with chocolate milk in it.
Yes.
Oh shit. No, wait, hang on. Is this a flashback? Because it was of a letter. Also, I can't really keep waiting on Marina.
It's a flashback of the letter, so go ahead. Also, yes, Kraz, this happened last time.
Yep. Yeah, it turns out he's a baddie.
He is 100% guilty of hiring an assassin.
Yeah, he hired an assassin to kill Juan, and he is fucking reveling in this. Is that the right word?
Yeah, it works.
Now listen up, you better get on your guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime back and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever! Maya. I'm assuming that's...
Phoenix.
Oh
Yep.
shit, it's Mia. We can't do this, we gotta wait.
Yes, we do.
Alright. Mia! Maya, how's Maya? Alright.
I don't know.
No, we can't, I don't want Marina to not be able to do anything in this trial. We can give it just a moment. And while we wait, I can talk about the scratches. So,
Cool, and while you do that, I'm gonna sleep.
good idea. Also, maybe grab some food if you haven't already.
What's food?
Maya will never know. So, Austin wanted to show Alex and I How to Train Your Dragon. First, as I am with watching anything new, because I'm stubborn, I was a little hesitant, but eventually I'm like, I want to watch stuff with you, let's do this. We watched about the first half of the movie, I fucking loved it, I loved every second of it. Then Alex walked into the room, saw a little bit of it, and was like, this looks cool, can I watch it with you? And then we restarted the movie and watched the whole thing. Cool, good, everyone loved it. Then we got to How to Train Your Dragon 2, and we were like, well, we shouldn't watch it on our own, we should wait for Alex, so Alex can watch it with us. And we were like, hey Alex, you wanna watch it with us? Not today. You wanna watch it? Not today, no. Okay, next day, hey, you wanna watch it? Not today. Eventually I had to ask, what would it take for you to watch this movie with us, because I wanna see it. And he said, buy me a winning lottery ticket. If it's a winning lottery ticket, then I will watch it with you. So, on the way back from the store, we stopped off at a convenience store and grabbed a scratcher card, a $2 scratcher ticket, and brought it home. And then he scratched it off, and he won exactly $2. $2! And that was good enough. So we watched the movie, and everyone loved it. It was fantastic, better than the first movie. So good. And when we brought it back, there's this terrifying thing that they ask you when you cash in a scratcher card is, do you want this in cash or as more scratchers? Jesus fucking Christ. So it's giving people, like, the easiest route possible to just get themselves addicted to gambling, because all they have to do is bring in, I don't know, say fucking you buy $20 in scratchers and you win $15. So you don't really win, you've lost $5. And you bring them in. Instead of getting most of your money back, you're instead gonna go, no, I wanna try again. But the odds will be even worse this time. Fucking terrifying, Jesus. The only other time I've ever had a scratcher was I got one for Christmas from a distant family friend and won $5 off of it, so woo.
The only other time I had one was an uncle got me one. I think it was a $1 scratcher or something, and I won $100.
Yeah,
on
you
it.
actually did win 100 off of it.
And I washed my hands of scratchers entirely.
Yeah, I don't like buying shit like that. I just don't like getting involved. Okay, we can't wait much longer. We're gonna have to keep going.
Yes.
You don't know?
She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force the biggest smile.
I'm smiling, Mia, can't you tell? But
You can't give up, there's still some hope left.
stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. It's gone. Oh, God. No!
Yeah.
No. I said a curse and on guard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. Oh.
You're really mean, pal.
Oh my God, Gumshoe, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. You watch YouTubers who bought 200 euros worth of scratch cards and made back like 160. Oh Jesus. It's not good content. It's just not. Oh God. Hey kids, what about gambling? Like the worst part is a lot of those are fucking staged, or at least they'll keep doing it until they make a profit so that it's an interesting video. But like doing it and losing and then still posting the video? Like Christ.
1,000 apologies. I'm sorry if I also
okay.
interrupted something too.
Oh,
That
no.
Yeah, sorry, that was Grammy and I haven't talked to her in a while. It was also sort of thing where I couldn't really get in hey, I'm doing a thing right now. Also, she wouldn't necessarily understand if I would just. I just kind of said I was about to call you. That was kind of my excuse.
The closest you could
talked
get.
to her in a while, and I had to catch her up on everything that's gone wrong with my body.
Yeah.
So she had to catch me up on everything that's going wrong. So sorry, I didn't mean to do that during stream time. Sorry.
It's all right. We told the story about how we bought a single scratch card for a bet with Alex, and it won exactly as much as it cost.
Yeah, that's always good. Or when you get one where like you paid $5 for it and it's a $10 winning, and you're like, is this worth it? Do I want to interact with a human being enough to give them this card and watch them have to dig out a $5 bill and give it back to me?
Oh no, you can get it in more scratchers. That's a thing they'll ask you.
Oh my God.
Yep.
They're required to.
Do you want to continue to have it?
I'm really, really sorry. Where are you?
Yeah, they let me join the investigation team. We're chasing after the killer, pal.
So he sort of has his job back.
Then you have some sort of job?
Yep, sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy.
And no, I'm not being paid.
I wasn't even being paid when I was hired there. But we're not gonna give up.
Don't worry though, they put my resume in good places. They're paying me an exposure, pal.
Oh.
No, Gumshoe.
You.
Until the trial's over, until the verdict is handed down, we're gonna do everything we can to try and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get On Guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
How do you investigate without a lead? They're probably just checking the perimeter, like within, say, 5-10 miles of On Guard's house, because we got there, like, there was very little time between when we heard them in the mansion and when we got there, so they couldn't have gotten far.
It's also reasonable to assume that probably the killer is using some sort of a vehicle, because otherwise, like, he'd be jogging down the street carrying, like, a young woman across his shoulder.
Exactly, yes.
He doesn't seem like the most fit of people. He's probably fit enough to, like, strangle.
He's
but,
fit in, like, a shonen anime sort of way.
Yeah. But not the main character in a shonen anime.
No. He's
not
like
a bodybuilder. Don't get silly here.
He's the Larry Butts of the shonen anime sort of build. That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first.
You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer.
I like this. So we're fucking stalling out the trial.
Yep.
I have to make the trial last longer? Yeah, you have to make the trial last longer, pal.
Yeah, it's almost like that's just what I fucking said. If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you too can draw it out.
Yeah, we have a history of that, to be fair.
Ew.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah, I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're gonna give it all we got, just like you.
Got it! Thanks, Gumshoe!
Beep.
Hey, Phoenix.
Is that Gumshoe on your ringtone? Yeah,
Beep.
beep. Ring,
Understand
ring,
now,
pal.
don't you?
Ring, ring, pal.
This is my new job. I'm your phone now.
We're just
This
carrying
also does
Gumshoe
not pay
around
me.
on our shoulders, and he has like a tin can with a string on it.
Also, Flint, thank you. I just imagine Gumshoe running around and knocking on doors going, "Hey, do you know where Sherry DeKiller is, pal? Shelly DeKiller is, pal?
Yeah.
No? Okay, have you seen this hacksaw-wielding child, perhaps?"
Oh yeah, all the time. But you mean recently? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship.
Oh my fucking god, this line.
It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance.
With who here?
4 people you know.
Yeah, I mean, Maya's kidnapped. Pearl is occupied by my boss. Gumshoe's
dead
busy,
boss.
and Edgeworth is my enemy in this trial. What the fuck do you want me to do?
I
Also,
think Princess
Mia,
Kennedy
I
won't
don't-
come to us.
Mia, I don't know what our relationship is, but I don't exactly consider it friends.
No.
Yeah, more like mentor-student type vibes.
Yeah.
It would be really creepy if it got any further than that.
Yeah.
I don't want to call you my friend. Is the thing you're dead? I don't really consider dead
I
people my
don't want
friends
you to
anyway.
use your position of power to assert friendship on me. I don't want friends.
You don't understand. I don't want any friends.
Well, that's not where I thought you were going with that.
Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will... Oh, I'm kidding. Maya's dead.
Oh,
Here we go.
I'm doing my best, pal.
Can you read what Flint said now?
I just imagine Edgeworth going, "Gumshoe, this is the 6th time you've knocked on my office door. Please go help with the investigation.
Have you seen this child?
Gumshoe, please."
A child?
The quarter-hour session for the trial of Matt on guard.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for some time, Your Honor.
Wow. Sass. I like it. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder?
I like how everyone in the fucking courtroom is now going like, oh, we're way past that now.
That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews.
Spelled A-D-R. Fucking, like, Phoenix is like rolling his arms like, slower.
She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Matt Ungard.
which reminds me of a story. Allow me to tell it in extreme detail to you all.
And then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. Again, keep in mind, Edgeworth isn't the type that would be doing this. That would be Phoenix.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Edgeworth's smart
Although
enough to just take his time saying the important shit.
That
Phoenix would just
said,
go
I do
off on
like the idea.
tangents.
I do like the idea of Edgeworth going, I want to tell you about my hometown and my favorite games we used to play in West Philadelphia.
In West Clownadelphia, born and raised.
I'm trying to think of a law version. Mm.
Is there like a
I guess
law
it's gotta be
town?
Philadelphia anyway.
In Upper East Seattle, born and raised.
Law Town, Upper East Seattle.
I think so, actually.
Law Town, USA.
The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
Nor
Then
can
you're
anyone
saying
else
that
in this
she's
courtroom.
guilty after all?
I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What is that? Looks like a shell.
This is the calling card of a certain assassin.
Assassin, you say?
Yes, Juan Corda was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin His client, so to speak, is Matt Ungard.
Wow, way to just get to the fucking point. Alright.
What a surprising turn of events!
You should be used to that by now, Judge. Wow. I would think it's become
Wow.
commonplace by now, Your Honor.
God damn, don't make jokes, I guess.
Mhm.
Also, can you read what Square said?
My dad got murdered, one tiny bit, and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving in with Manfred von Karma in Germany."
Doesn't
She really didn't know how to rhyme.
Square, that was a few too many syllables too, dude.
So
I got in one little fight and my mom got scared.
So does the German language, so it fits. Like, there's a lot of syllables in the German language.
You know what, fair enough.
That's perfect.
Are you saying Edgeworth's mom was German?
Well, he had to learn it if he was gonna live. This is nothing. Let's move on.
No, it's not. This is nothing! Let's move on! I know what's going on this time, so I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. For once in his goddamn life!
But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least, until Maya's safe and sound.
Connor Shaw plus Phoenix Wright sounds amazing. Does it?
It sounds.
I
It
wonder how
does
the trial will
sound.
turn out today. You're the one who decides that!
Now then, can you please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor,
Oh, that's
Mr.
right.
Will Powers, to the stand.
I forgot he's here.
Hi. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Okay. Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star.
Oh my god!
And what is your relation to the defendant?
Also, I sympathize. I understand the struggle stunt doubles go through in the industry. No, I'm just an actor. Oh, but you're past your prime, I understand. The older you get, the less like it. No, I'm right in my prime. Wow.
How old is Will?
I think it was 30-something.
24!
Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry, Will. Someone else was 30-something. I'm sorry.
Considering this takes place last year, he is exactly as fucking old as me.
God damn!
Which, I mean, you are often that hairy, so I guess
That's
not-
true.
Also, his face
I'm
has
also-
been... Go ahead.
I'm also out of my prime, just like him, so...
Oh. His face
And
is a
also
bit
had a hard time in
intimidating.
showbiz.
So he's got a hard luck in showbiz. I mean, fucking Hugh Jackman is fine. You
Yeah?
just gotta find the role you're fit for, my dude. In a mask, I guess. Poor Will.
Yeah. Well, that's... I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah.
I mean, you weren't
Can
a
you
life coach.
Can you stop cry typing your testimony?
But I'm not typing, I'm talking.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Powers, can you please stop cry typing your testimony?
I'm not cry typing, I'm cry speaking, but okay. Well, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm gonna put an end to this right now. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is I yeah?
I didn't know that!
But, you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went into Mr. Ungard's room. Oh, okay, sure.
Witness testimony. Visit to Matt's room.
If Will wants to be successful, he should probably try to apply to a show that's not marketed to kids and prosecutors exclusively.
No.
How do you market to prosecutors? Specifically prosecutors.
With lots
I
of
mean-
shiny buttons.
Every prosecutor that we've come across has enjoyed the Steel Samurai.
That is true. Wait, does that imply Winston Payne does?
Probably?
He hasn't said he doesn't.
That's That's basically as good as due.
That's as good as due. If you've never said that you don't watch a show, it means you've watched every show.
Congratulations. You've basically just formulated the same thought process that every fanfic writer has.
Oh no.
It's not explicitly said that they don't, therefore they do.
Good God, you're right.
You're welcome. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy.
Oh.
I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me.
Who are these guests? Can we get them in? Wait, shit.
Well, you can get two of them in.
Oh yeah, Pearls was there too. Oh,
One
you
of
get
these
one
days.
Of them in.
Phoenix is going to have to interrogate himself one of these days, cross-examine his own testimony.
Please, yes, I want
We will
Phoenix
open a
screaming at
fissure
himself
in
back and
time.
forth.
Am I sure? No, I'm not.
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Power's testimony.
And talking with the bellboy's no big deal.
If one assumes that the person Mr. Ungard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
Okay, yeah, I'm making sure that we do have.
John Doe's information.
Well, he's the butler.
What are you implying?
But remember, he was posing as
Oh, I know
a
he
bellboy
was
at
the bellboy, but we don't. Do we have any proof that proves that?
No, we just have our own testimony to prove that.
Right.
Because we did see that.
Yeah, and it's not like our testimony is unacceptable because of a conflict of interest or anything.
Fair.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we?
Looks like we're in another sticky situation.
Huh?
A trap with marshmallows. Can you smell it, Phoenix?
Phoenix,
Oh.
you're being lured into a trap. They were out of cheese, so they just put some Cheese Whiz on the trap. But it's still a trap, Phoenix.
They know
That
of your
doesn't
love
change
of Cheese Whiz and Peeps, Phoenix.
Oh, God. And like
Phoenix would be that weird...
putting Cheese Whiz on Peeps. Oh.
He would be that weird rich kid who can afford to have any delicacy in the world, but it's like...
Cheese Whiz and Peeps.
It's just
I
my
heard someone
guilty
recently
pleasure.
describe Peeps as just sandy marshmallows.
Yeah, which is why I prefer them to regular marshmallows.
True.
I mean, I don't really eat marshmallows at all, but... But for us to find out more, we're just going to have to charge in head first, right?
Winston Payne probably only enjoys the filler episodes, but those
Yup.
are the ones you get the best stuff in. We need Goku driving cars. Also, for the record, I don't actually like Peeps with Cheese Whiz. That was in character as Phoenix. I understand that.
Did you really have to...
Yes.
That sounds absolutely fucking disgusting.
You have to say that you don't like cheese on cheese whiz on
Fanfic
pizza, or
writers.
else...
You need
Yeah,
to
or
say
else
it
it means
clearly,
you-
otherwise.
Otherwise, they'll add it. They'll add it to my arc. All right, here we go. Cross-examination. The defendant's room? Why'd you go there?
Shit, sorry. Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother sort of, and I wanted to say congrats.
What's wrong? Why'd you stop?
Mr. Wright,
What's it? What the?
you're gonna try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Oh. Huh?
I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but
I feel like he was fed that line.
Or he was told nothing but that
I'm
line
not
his
the
whole
killer.
life growing up. His mother was like, "You're nothing but a poor, underpaid action star. You'll never mean
But-
anything in this world."
Was his mother Wendy Oldbag?
Oh no, I don't like this canon.
No.
Oh,
I mean, that would be the one good thing to come from Oldbag, but
no. Do you know what powers is an anagram for? Old bag.
Never thought of it that way. And not just that I pulled a voice out of my ass and it kind of sounded like...
No one said that you were Mr. Powers.
no, please don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy.
Every time?
Every time. Witness. I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. Sorry.
So you went to the defendant's room, and then...
Hey, wait a minute! When and how did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? Oh. Are you sure that was Matt on guard?
Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask then.
If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken.
And... what was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room?
And something about that is just so aggressive, Jesus.
And...
At first? What do you mean by that?
well, he was in a bellboy-ish uniform, and he had a bottle of juice on the tray.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
Was it
How am
all
I
the
supposed to
bloody
know?
weapons he was carrying? Was it the hit list he was checking off on? Oh.
God.
No, that was just his list of people he had to take care of at the hotel.
Clients he had to take care of.
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one. That's not a bad thing, though, Phoenix.
So I need to share that just the thought of all the same scenario, but for some reason with hit instead of the killer just popped in my head. I can't get it out. That's the only reason I'm telling you. I'm like trying so hard to think of anything else.
Can we get Dragon Ball Phoenix Wright crossover?
Please.
Anyway, take this bottle of totally not poison juice. It's time to make the donuts.
Can you imagine if hit, instead of using cool interdimensional like punch tap things, if he just like poisoned people and sat around and waited?
Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on this because I can only think of Goku as Phoenix Wright.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, they're
Because
like,
he's the only one dumb enough to be Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
And that means Vegeta would be Edgeworth, and I'd be okay with that.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
mean,
let's read this next
all
back
the
and
new
forth
games
like
in
that.
anime are the same series.
Yes, that's
Theory confirmed.
Thank you, Mr. Pat. All right, so I'm going to read this as Goku. You read Edgeworth lines of Vegeta for this back and forth.
Oh boy.
Hey, whoa, that was too high.
Ow.
You know, previous is Goku.
Kid
Hey,
Goku,
it's me,
maybe.
Phoenix. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah. Why did your voice change? The bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Is Will or Krillin then?
Now, while you were watching the two of them,
I can do
did
that.
you notice anything strange? Do a bridge Krillin or normal Krillin?
Oh, a bridge Krillin.
Of course.
It's more fitting for Will.
Yeah.
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
I hope this is very funny for all those non-Dragon Ball fans.
A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do.
So, how long did you watch the two of them?
Like a
Because
Shenron
it's
type.
Piccolo. Yeah, that works. I mean, it could be just any of the Saturn voices.
I think.
Oh, of course, Edgeworth isn't saying
No,
anything. All
Edgeworth.
We'll
whatever.
reserve Edgeworth for the next one. Oh, please tell you ask about the guests. Oh my fucking god. So who are these guests you're talking about?
You guys, of course. You and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it'd be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
This is like squeezing water from a stone. Now it's probably pointless to press further.
I'm trying to think of literally any of the 2 Dragon Ball characters I could have choose from.
You could do
Do you
Bulma.
remember this incident? A loose 18. That's what
I was
that
gonna
is.
say,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 18.
Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night?
Wow, that's actually really good. Shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not that far off from the way that I talk most of the time.
I was gonna say, it's basically just you, but without emotion.
Also, I
Yeah.
stopped doing Goku. I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making
Yeah,
such a
I-
racket in her hyper state. She
I-
swallowed 10 sugar cubes.
I'm done doing Krillin.
Yeah, I think this joke has died until we get an Edgeworth line. We'll hear it in the
Yes.
Vegeta voice. We'll be like, yay, that was a good joke, and then we'll move on.
I ended up focusing on her.
I see. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long.
Alright, so we have to find something to present on. I was standing there still. At first I thought it was the bellboy. I watched 2 of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. So, okay. There's not really a contradiction here.
Press through everything again.
What?
Well,
Okay.
if you want. Otherwise, I can just tell you where to go. But if
Hang
you
on,
can't, yeah.
We got so distracted by our very good
Oh,
gag.
this is this again. But again, there's not really a contradiction here. He said
There's-
he gave a tip. He gave a tip. That's unusual, but we don't. That's not really a contradiction.
Again, this is one of the more unintuitive parts where if you go all the way through and you press, you press something later, that activates you being able to press something earlier. So
Oh.
if you go through and nothing is presentable like immediately, just go through and press again.
Yeah, it does sometimes happen. I think you're right.
Yeah, I never liked that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna-
it's
I'm
it's
gonna-
one of those things where
Oh,
like
here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago, you stated. I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt. Well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Okay, new idea. Ugh, damn it, I did like Phoenix's flashback voices that like he was hearing anyone who sounded kind of goofy like him as like deep and sexy. But another idea is Phoenix just hears everyone as Dragon Ball characters.
No, not Phoenix. Maya.
Maya would do that.
Oh yes, we should do like at least like really over the top,
Yes.
you know, goofy best friend comic relief characters from the shonen anime type voices.
Drago,
Good.
take it easy. See ya.
Peace.
Sorry about your sub, my dude. Let's see. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself?
Yeah, that's it. You really know your job.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Should I do this one?
Not this one, the next one. The next long one.
Yes, Your Honor.
This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Oh boy.
It's been so much lead up. I'm so sorry.
I don't.
I can do
You don't
it.
have to. You don't have to.
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
It depends on like what era of Vegeta we're talking about. Like,
Exactly,
If
I
we're talking
don't-
Saiyan Saga Vegeta, he's
gonna
just
say,
gonna sound like old. But if we're talking
Yeah, like
Super
like the
Vegeta,
joke
he's
is
gonna,
enthusiastic.
let the witness tell us.
yeah, I was getting close to fucking like original Frieza.
Yeah, I know.
We should let the witness tell us.
It's almost like It's almost like they had one idea for a villain voice.
Mr.
in
Powers,
1980,
please
whatever.
amend your testimony.
You mean about the bellboy, right?
I give the bellboy a tip. That's the whole. So we gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
Wait, what? How much it was?
But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
He's purple.
I'm afraid I don't follow at all.
It sounds like Mr. Powers.
Was that a bit of a slow burn for you?
Yes, Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. The tip doesn't really matter as much as the face right now.
Well,
I mean, the tip probably matters a lot, but
yeah, it probably
There's a
matters
difference
quite a
between
lot.
like, I think he's not necessarily saying like, oh wow, a like $18 tip, wow. I think he's thinking more like a $5,000 tip is
Yeah.
a little suspicious, something like that.
Yeah.
What was so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers?
Well, he wasn't exactly a boy. More like an old Gramps.
Ah, Bell Gramps.
Wait, what? I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court.
A big legal no.
That's not what I meant though.
It's definitely not against the law, as we only have 2 of those. But it is a no-no.
In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches.
A line of stitches.
Yeah, and it went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chin. Almost like if that thread were snapped, all the stuff in his head would just come spilling
Why
out.
would you?
So when I
why
tugged
would
on the
you do that,
thread, I
Will?
was surprised when it didn't.
What? Why would you do that to us?
He was there at Onguard's house. He was that butler.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
That's the sound. That's the sound of Phoenix figuring out something fucking obvious.
This would be really embarrassing.
You're gone.
I keep getting interrupted by your nonsense sound, or I keep interrupting your nonsense sound. I'm sorry. It's your strength. It'd be really embarrassing if this was just a hereditary trait.
Oh my god, yeah, it has
Or
nothing to
it's-
do with that at all. This is actually what it
That's
looks like.
just my cousin. Yeah, he's an assassin, but the rest of us stick to the noble profession of butlering.
So that means Onguard was talking with the killer then. If that fact were to be exposed, Onguard would be declared guilty in a blink.
Phoenix, you have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything. So,
yeah.
keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, Chief.
You sure you don't have something you'd like to say, Mr. Wright?
Huh?
God.
Christ. We're just going around and around in circles. Now then, Mr. Powers, please continue with your testimony.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's perfect. On guard's tip.
Please
The
don't ask me
defendant's-
about that ever again.
The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much.
Would you please clarify for the court?
It's a dollar bill I didn't know existed. I didn't know they made 50,000 bills. It's just a $50 bill with a bunch of zeros written on in fucking Sharpie.
About how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy?
How much are you worth?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash?
How many ones must that be?
Oh,
Golly,
I
can't
forgot.
Even fathom that much.
I forgot Will's shy little pose in the witness
he's like
stand.
kinda
Oh,
like-
it's so
yeah.
cute.
So
Well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
That's the whole shaft.
You know, if you didn't, I was gonna.
The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. Raise an objection, wait and see.
Objection! I object to that!
I was gonna say, I don't really think there's an objection to be had here, but also we're trying to go back and forth with Edgeworth. Wait and see is usually the wrong option, too.
It doesn't matter.
Alright. The defendant is a superstar! That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him!
It's really not.
Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders as well?
He spent a $3,000 on a bear with a security count. Wait, no, shit!
If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here talking to you?
I knew it! You just do it for the money!
Yes!
Tones!
Wait, what?
To hear my dulcet tones!
Oh. Oh, he's got a point. Wait, hang on. What? I don't even get paid! Let alone rolls of cash rolling. What? Phoenix, you don't get paid at all?
I mean, a lot of these
He's
people
like the
get paid
lawyer
in
in
pro
It's
bono
Always
work.
Sunny.
Wait, no, listen, tell me, keep cutting Rita off. What were you saying?
Oh, a lot of these cases he's taken have been pro bono work.
You're right. Also, yeah, you're absolutely right. He's like the lawyer in Always Sunny. Oh, no.
I do charge, okay? You don't pay.
Oh, God.
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
No.
Payment?
Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida.
Then... the bellboy the witness saw.
Yes, he was the assassin.
Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the Killer left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley the Killer. What a ridiculous name.
I know, right? Not like me, Miles Edgeworth.
Or Phoenix Wright. Or Judge.
He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the Killer. Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
No, nothing. Something just kinda clicked in my head, and I think I just figured something out.
Oh?
Yeah, actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
No.
Mr. Powers!
Yes, sir, right away. Oh god, his ears, by the way.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no kidding.
Ugh.
At least they're leveled. Unlike a certain gummy shoe we know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This time, I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom.
We are absolutely going to be pressing on that, and it's absolutely not going to be good.
And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. Now I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean... Thank you very much. That is all we need for now. Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more. Yeah, I don't care. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer, then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room.
Edgeworth is, like, simultaneously doing his job and helping us here. I like it. He's slowing the roll of the courtroom, but he's still working towards his goal of getting Shelley the Killer
It's
convicted.
almost like he's good at this.
Yes, and we are here.
Pretend to know nothing.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room, and that's if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
I can juggle! Ha! 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 Ha!
This is no laughing matter.
I was being facetious.
Sounds exactly the same as your normal laugh.
Oh my god.
You need to make this very clear to me, Phoenix. My ghost ears aren't what they used to be.
What's up, Austin?
Well, because I was going back and forth between multiple characters, I didn't want to, stop, but I asked Alex to feed Manx for me.
Oh, okay. And what time was it?
Well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that, and then I came back, and then I went to the bathroom, and then I unzipped my fly. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 by that time?
Takes me a while to get my fly down.
You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers?
Sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats.
Are you sure it was the same bellboy?
Yeah.
And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all.
But, I mean, the face stitches.
The weird monocle.
Irk!
So, I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt. So which room did the bellboy come out of?
The victim's room, huh?
Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am.
Oh dear.
I think it's gonna be the end of stream screenshot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm saving that real quick. Alright. There's no room for it on the collage now. We gotta save the rest of the collage space for some freakouts, I'm hoping.
Let's continue with the testimony, shall we? Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place.
You don't have to read those, remember? So what exactly was so out of place about him?
Right. Why that insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's gonna say next.
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
Yeah,
So
it means that his hands were empty. That bellboy was one of those room service people, right?
Wow, that's your celebrity showing.
But he wasn't pushing a cart, and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you?
I agree that is a bit strange, Mr. Powers.
But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or try to pull a fast one? Is this, like, actively damaging?
Lie.
No.
Lie.
No, it does not damage you.
Here we go.
Lie.
In fact, try to pull a fast one is mandatory.
Oh,
Lie,
okay.
lie.
There is nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy!
But there, like, actually really is, dude.
The only time that empty-handed and bellboy should be in the same sentence is when I'm talking about slapping my bellboy empty-handed. I couldn't get the jokes to connect there. I'm sorry.
Will wouldn't do that. That would be Matt. Come on now.
Yes.
Will would try and make small talk with the room service staff, and they'd like back away as he's speaking. They'd be like, "Sorry, sir, got a lot of rooms to see to. Bye." And then
Bye. Also, didn't the flashback show he had something in his hands? When he was talking to Matt, not when he went into Juan's room. We haven't seen a flashback of that yet.
Yeah.
There really isn't!
If you two are done being school children.
By the way, this is apparently pulling a fast one. Just yelling, "There's nothing wrong!"
No!
No. It is not pulling a fast one. It is trying to pull a fast
Pull
one.
a fast one.
That's
You're
what
right.
the dialogue
Fail.
box was. Try
That's
to pull a
true.
fast one.
Instead, just scream like a child.
Bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed. Ever.
Oh, okay, now the joke. The only time empty-handed bellboy should be in the same set.
You get
Well, I mean,
to-
no, specifically the fact that he doesn't have a tray either.
Oh yeah, I know what they're saying.
Yeah. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one.
Edgeworth, are you gonna do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious?
No, I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please.
Yes, sir. So, okay.
I'm assuming when they say try to make the trial last as long as possible, it's not actually counting, like...
No, it is not.
If I were to go on and press out other statements.
No.
Like, I'm assuming all that means is there'll be points in the trial where I can, like, I have them cornered and I can be like, and that's why they're not guilty! And then I could win, but it would also get me a bad ending. I'm assuming that's what it means. It's probably something
there are
to that
two
effect.
endings, after all.
I know there are multiple endings.
But...
So
yeah,
I'm assuming I just have to do everything correctly, not, like,
yeah,
literally like, stall.
the actual time does not matter.
Yes, okay. So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed?
Yeah, we just had that discussion like 5 seconds ago. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy...
I was like, damn, those are some full hands. And then afterwards, I was like, whoa, whack.
I take a little bit after on guard, apparently. I know he's supposed to take after me, but, you know, I'm not a good mentor.
Like when you get a pet and you suddenly start meowing like that. Oh my god!
He was holding a tray in his hand, and there was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it.
Juice? What kind of juice was it? This is important!
I don't know. Tomato juice? Is that what people drink?
If we could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now.
Edible drink trays!
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Edible drink trays!
That blink is just perfect.
Edible! Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record. Alright, so, hang on. Go back. I thought it was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of a guest room empty-handed. Let's take a look at what we've got. Because it's been a hot moment, so I need... the bears could work if he was delivering one of them.
Remember what he just testified.
About the juice.
He had a tray, a wine glass, and juice. Do we have anything that he was holding on his hand at this very moment?
That who was, sorry?
Do we have anything that the bellboy was holding in his hand at this very moment?
I mean,
Yes, that is both of the things.
But that doesn't explain why, like,
Maybe...
there would still be a tray and shit. Like, but,
I mean, there
right.
was on the scene, but...
Wait,
There was a tray on the scene, but we don't have that in the record.
Hang on, wait. I actually do want to check that out of curiosity. There was. Okay, yeah. Never mind then. No, that's entirely fair. That's what I was confused about, because I was assuming he would come out with the tray. Like, he would just bring the wine glass and the juice, and then, like, take the tray back, because they ordered the wine glass and the juice. Put it on the fucking table, use coasters. Fuck you. Like, why do they need the tray? But, okay, fair enough.
We're not that nice of a place. Use your damn coasters.
Objection! Mr. Powers.
Yeah?
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true.
But isn't he, like, really suspicious? He's got all those stitches, and anyone with a weird-looking face is immediately evil.
What?
And as we all know, stitches kill bitches. As the saying goes.
As the saying goes, stitches get bitches. Wait,
Also-
shit.
Also, I'd like to point out that Phoenix's argument is that you can't judge someone just based on how they look. It's a baseball has stitches.
Yeah. It's a perfectly logical argument based on nothing but facts.
Are you saying that all baseballs are suspicious because of everything? What the fuck, you dumb piece of
Hey,
fucking
you waste your
ass.
time.
Please.
Is that really your best argument? Well, there's also... I mean, what about him being empty-handed?
Baseballs don't have hands! Are you saying that all baseballs are made by hands? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. Yeah, there we go, okay. So we probably also could have presented this picture.
Yeah.
This is the crime scene.
There is a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Kurata's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on the top of the table in the lower right corner here, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Kurata's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
But that would mean the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room.
Ah, but can you prove that Mr. Kurata was already dead at the time?
Bro!
Yes.
Hey, you're the one holding the shovel. I'm not taking you out of this one.
I blame you for leading me down this route.
I'm terribly sorry.
What? Where the fuck did Powers go?
Oh no, he disappeared.
What's with him? Why is he laughing?
Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed. Or should I say empty-handed? Haha, I kill me.
What?
Just like the bellboy killed that guy. I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands.
What?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
That bellboy, he was wearing gloves.
And? Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black, leather ones.
I mean, the description of the wine glass.
I instantly think anyone wearing pitch black leather gloves is evil as shit too.
Oh,
Including
okay.
myself.
This is a legitimate argument.
All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right?
Black leather gloves? Why didn't you mention them earlier?
Sorry, it slipped my mind.
Also, the real... Oh, no, I'm so bad. The real legit cred. I think I got that. There we go. Welcome aboard.
I'm sorry you got that correct.
Oh, come on. Boy, does this make the bellboy look real suspicious. Alright, gotta focus. Can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? Are baseballs get caught in gloves? Are you saying that all baseballs are suspicious?
Yes, I am.
It's like the fucking OJ argument. Jesus Christ. Like, fucking... A baseball has stitches? Does that mean all baseballs are suspicious? Christ, Phoenix.
What if Phoenix is just like 500 baseballs in a man suit?
There's...
Really
We're all shaking right
personally
now, like,
offended by this.
I mean, there's nothing proving he isn't.
That's true. And it took me a second to calculate about how many baseballs it
Like
would
when
take
there's like
to
a
make
jar.
up a fully grown man.
Like
yeah,
when
and
a
I'm
jar
still
in
not
a
sure
school,
it's
it's like how many jelly beans are in this jar? Can you guess correctly?
I don't know, 10? 10 billion? I don't...
It's somewhere in between, I guess.
Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing black leather ones.
So? Oh my fucking god.
He's good at nonsense.
A football is made out of leather? Are you saying that all footballs are suspicious because they're made out of leather?
Yes.
Oh, and poor Powers is falling for all of this because he's just so nervous.
But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony.
The rest?
Oh, yeah, please tell us more.
Okay.
Oh cool, it gets worse.
After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room.
God, Matt is so bad at. I'm sorry. It's just like.
Yeah.
I get that people were supposed to be away, but this is a fucking hotel. You couldn't think to I'll give you the second half
right next
here,
to the
or
bathrooms.
or have a drop-off point or anything like that. Fucking, it's the year 2017 or 18 or some shit. Just
2018,
fucking
baby.
use Venmo or some shit.
Just Venmo it. Oh my god. Oh no.
God, for God's sake, something more than just, oh hey buddy, by the way, let me run on over to your room real quick while witnesses could be seeing this murder
Now,
we're doing.
I have given you the PayPal information, haven't I?
He is a celebrity. Like, you'd expect that at least, fans or photographers, something, might be around.
I am Shelly Capital D Killer at yahoo.biz.
I've been doing this a while, hence the Yahoo.
I used to have a Hotmail, but it does not exist anymore, and I don't understand this Outlook shit.
So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room?
Yeah. I kinda saw all that by accident.
Some accident? I'd say you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven. Also, that Chewbacca joke, by the way, I was watching Legal Eagle videos, who's a lawyer who does YouTube videos critiquing TV and movies portrayals of lawyers. He did an episode about Phoenix Wright.
I haven't seen those, but I've seen them pop up in my recommended all the time.
They're pretty fun. He talked about how apparently in the lawyer community, they actually use the phrase Chewbacca defense to refer to nonsense defenses that have nothing to do with what they're talking about. And he used it to talk about the Always Sunny episode, the serial defense episode, where Mac just takes it to talking about how evolution is bullshit for some reason, and saying that it's a Chewbacca defense. So that's an actual term that lawyers use.
Yes.
Great.
Can someone please fill me in? Phoenix thinks that talking about baseball and football is the solution right now.
Yeah, that's how you fill time, not just let's have, real debate back and forth.
No, just... Are all footballs suspicious because leather?
I think it's safe to say we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Their second meeting. Is that where you saw... Is that what you saw while you were busy spying?
Excuse me? I may be a poor, underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying.
Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all of this from, Mr. Powers?
From the door of the bathroom with my left eye and a sorta sneaky spy-like...
I knew he was spying!
Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly?
When you throw a baseball!
Like the way you throw a baseball.
Yeah, okay, we were both thinking the exact same
Yeah.
joke.
What did the bellboy do next? That is all I care about.
What if the guy's hand was covered in blood? Humans have blood? Does that mean every human is suspicious?
I'm sorry, fucking Flint's comment, Edgeworth retorting in moron, going, well, Mr. Wright, what about tennis balls? Do they look suspicious? Exactly, didn't think so. I rest my case.
When you throw a tennis ball, all the dogs chase after it. Does that make all dogs suspicious? Yes. I said hold it!
Okay.
That's better. Ahem. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details.
Okay.
I should probably ask him only one question at a time. Ask about the person inside, ask about the something.
Don't ask anything.
ask about the person inside first. So who took this something that the bellboy handed off?
Actually, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
Only an arm. Humans have arms. Does that make them suspicious?
Yes.
Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face.
Yeah.
Well, it was Mr. Onguard's room, correct? So it could only have been Mr. Onguard himself, I'd say.
And then, what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing...
I'll go back and press the other one. He gave something to this person?
Yeah?
And what was this something?
If I remembered what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I?
But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers?
I think it was something kinda small. I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind.
Blah, 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 bellboy, blah, blah, murder, blah, blah.
When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm. Yeah, it was just like that.
Mr. Edgeworth, is all of that really important?
Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of the utmost importance.
Thank you, Edgeworth.
This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client.
Mr. Powers, please, try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off.
Well, let's see. I think it was... No.
Only On Guard can exist in his room, like only guitars can exist in guitar cases.
It's true.
Exactly.
If you remember, please add it to your testimony.
Yes, sir.
It was some sort of wooden stat. Okay, hang on, we'll get to that in a moment. But I'm curious what will happen if I press this and just say nothing. There we go. I don't think I can find out much more from Mr. Powers. I should probably move on to a different topic. So what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, okay, I was hoping Phoenix would just stand there with ellipses while pointing. Hang on, I'm just gonna check my stuff to get a refresher. Probably that.
Yeah, it's a carved figurine, wooden.
Objection! Well, Your Honor, this is all fine and good, but what color was the guitar? God damn it, Phoenix.
Meanwhile, somewhere Maya's tied up, sitting in her own urine, screaming.
Starving. Mia, I need you. Where are you? Mia! I gave up on Phoenix.
She's just getting the busy signal every time she tries to summon her, channel her.
Mia's not available right now. Please leave your summon request after the beep. And there's just no beep.
What was the point of that pregnant pause?
Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up!
It was me, Your Honor.
What is it, Phoenix?
I have a feeling that something bad's gonna happen once I show this.
Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix, deep breath. Mr. Powers, the something you saw. Was it this item?
Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. I recall we found this at Matt Unguard's mansion.
At the defendant's house! What does this mean?
It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley the Killer assassinated Juan Corda in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime.
Then the bear being found at Mr. Ungard's mansion would mean.
It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matt Ungard is the killer's client. The client's killer.
Clients.
Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you.
Yep. Sorry, Mia.
No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound.
For once.
Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have to later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have.
But there's only one. Well, never mind. I must have forgotten you about it too.
I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial.
I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we've overlooked.
Do you need medical attention?
There's still a few points that we've not fully explored.
What are you trying to pull?
Something out of my ass.
Oh, well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further?
Howard's testimony, the person who received the bear. The bear,
'Cause
yeah,
we don't-
I was gonna say the bear itself, fucking why?
Yep.
All we know is that,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
well,
No, go ahead. What were you saying, sorry?
you made the wrong choice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I
wait.
just realized that too.
No, this makes sense. I think it's
Well,
fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable.
You're wrong, but this might still work.
Oh, okay.
The bear?
Mr. Wright, this was found in Mr. Ongard's mansion. However, Mr. Ongard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think Your Honor has
Yeah.
already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that Mr. Ongard took the bear to his mansion. I was gonna say, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's not the way I would go about it, though.
Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken this bear home.
Phew. Disaster averted. Oh, God.
Here comes a tornado pitch.
You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright.
Can you do Edgeworth doing a storm warning sound out of his mouth, but with Edgeworth's voice?
No.
Okay, but can you try?
I could, I won't.
All right, will you please try?
No.
Oh, this is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
That's too stupid even for this game. No.
Huh?
I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Ungard's mansion.
Oh God, it's Edgeworth doing a flashback of Edgeworth.
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time, he was the killer. The killer and Ungard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Ungard's mansion as its butler.
What a bold move.
And that's why I said the bear wasn't a good call. The bear could easily be there because both people involved.
Yeah, but the other two questions
Head
wouldn't have
there.
helped either. Like, who was the bear
Are you
handed off
sure?
to? Like, are we
Who
gonna
was the
try?
bear handed off to?
Are we
We
gonna
don't
try
know.
and pin Adrian Andrews on this?
I mean, we're basically
just saying,
just
we
trying
don't-
to protect Matt at this point.
Yeah. And again, as Will said, he never saw who got the bear, so the arm was the way to go.
Yeah, and it also, it really does further prove Edgeworth's point, because he's like, well, then if the other person who could have taken it was the assassin, and then the bear the assassin took was at Matt's house,
Exactly.
that's pretty incriminating.
Immensely. The bear figurine was brought back to Ungard Mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Ungard had him do so.
So this picture is kind of revealing that we're seeing the
robot uprising?
the Nickel
Yes.
Samurai. Well, yes. Also the Nickel Samurai.
Yes.
And wasn't
As
Adrian in the costume at the time?
There were
Will
two.
said that he saw Matt in the costume, but Lotta said she saw Adrian in the costume. So
we have
it
a
could be
conflict
either
there.
one. Yep. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during the investigation.
However, that person looks like they're taller than the
Yeah.
killer, and
But we can still try to argue that.
yeah, that's true. It's dumb, but we could argue it.
Well, keep in mind that picture wasn't presented to court.
Yeah.
That was just for us, the audience.
yeah, that was just a little fun
And we
bonus for you, the player.
We already know that Ungard's guilty. We're just trying to stall for time.
Speaking of stalling for time, I have to go to the bathroom. And also,
Yes.
can you read, Austin, what Flint said in chat real quick? BRB.
Thank you, Miles. You are welcome, Miles. You are very handsome, too, and cool, Miles. Oh, stop it, Miles. You are making me blush. Edgeworth, you're talking to yourself again? Shut up, it's okay. Also, I guess while they're gone, I will be right back.
Big. Wait.
Whew. Okay, I'm back. Don't know about you. Yo, this is awesome. I can actually talk to you. Six tie them you. Hope and pronounced that vaguely correctly. Welcome aboard. Ooh.
I got a snack. Do you wanna guess what it is?
Is it Gatorade?
Well, yes. I'm always drinking Gatorade these days, but
What's the snack?
it's one half of Phoenix's favorite snack.
Baseball?
McDonald's?
Baseball?
I have Peeps and vegan cheese. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
you
eat
have,
them
you
together.
have peeps. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my god. Alright, anyways.
I thought maybe the crunching of the packaging would somehow give it away, but
I want
Relax.
peeps real bad right now. Shit.
I got so many of them in my lap right now, and I'm probably gonna eat one.
They have peeps at the gas station. Oh my god, I need peeps. I'm gonna get them after the stream. Yes.
Woo.
This is too much. Is there anything I can attack at all? I have to try. I have to find something else.
Well, you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you plan to?
I plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Powers' testimony.
What? There's still another one?
There is indeed, Your Honor, and it's quite a questionable point.
What are you trying to pull?
Alright, so now we go back to this. So the person who received the bear. So wait, can you even take damage on this? I guess if you ask the same thing twice.
Or if you choose Powers' testimony.
Powers' testimony, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, the bear itself also seems good. As good as this one. They're both dead ends, but we're just trying to stall. there was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear. He gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure.
He's gone full Tarzan.
Never make that sound again.
Never make that sound again.
What?
What? If you're gonna scream like that, then give us a good reason why.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Dragon Ball summed up in one sentence.
Actually, so, I remembered. I remembered who took the bear.
What?
Really?
I mean, I only saw his arm, but the arm, it was the Nickel Samurai's arm. I swear it.
I was kind of hoping the theme song would pop up for.
Yes, please.
You've
You've gotta be kidding!
Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers?
Oh, fuck. I was relying on him being an idiot.
Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai.
Yeah, there were a lot more people back when I only streamed Payday. But it's alright, people here now care more, which I appreciate.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah, and they're here to watch an actual good video game.
It looks like you've dug your own grave. Yet again.
How many times is that today? I've lost count.
Congratulations, Phoenix. You've dug yourself an entire graveyard. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And as we all know, Matt Ungard is the Nickel Samurai. And no one else ever wore the suit.
Thanks to that defense, we've made that all the clearer. I think we've heard enough. We know now that there's bear figurines in the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in the room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt Ungard.
I think I probably had to ask both of those.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
I just didn't know if asking one was required first.
I see no reason for this trial to continue, therefore I will hand down my verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright?
I've killed Maya.
You could not win against the truth, could you?
I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth.
Any last objections, Mr. Wright?
Well, do I? What should I do?
I mean,
Raise the objection.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
one of these will kill Maya.
Objection! There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I've left is this one dirty trick. Your
The one trick.
honor.
The one trick doctors don't want you to know about.
Oh, good God. Right. No, okay. Right now, we have these two reasons to believe my client is a client of an assassin. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at the On Guard mansion. Something, money, something. However, it is possible that this is all the work of a certain other person.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that it's possible a different person is the killer's real client.
The real client?
Yes.
Is this all you have?
Yes.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the real client of the killer, and therefore the real murderer?
Sorry, Adrian.
Vroom vroom, get under the bus.
The bus is coming. Get on the road.
Allow me to.
I'm throwing you under the bus. I was hoping that would work. Take that.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Oh my God, that worked.
Maybe it only speaks robot right now.
Adrian Andrews!
Yes. We already know that you tried to frame Matt Arngard for the crime. by wearing a spare nickel samurai I almost said Nicolas Cage costume.
Please no. Then the nickel samurais aren't that I saw.
That could have very well been Miss Andrews.
Standing on a box or something.
But what about Mr. Ungard?
If you would please recall yesterday's testimony, the defendant was taking a nap during the break period.
That's right. Then, finding this figure at Mr. Ungard's mansion?
It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews.
Or maybe it was Showy. That damn cat.
Mr. Edgeworth, what's your opinion of this?
I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either.
However, Maya. So, let's keep going, I guess. What's with this trial? Come on, anyone can tell Ungard did it.
I can't believe the defense would.
Oh, God.
I can't believe the defense would go so far. Yeah.
This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this was one fight I can't give up on.
All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom!
Your Honor,
All my parties
For-
are disruptive.
the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game.
His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, they're my favorite routes in every video game. What could have been? The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory.
Let's talk about what Yamcha could have become. As he looks
My
at his
favorite
wristwatch,
spin-off game, or spin-off manga.
he looks at his wristwatch, which is also a Yamcha watch. And
Of course it would.
it's a Dragon Ball with fucking Yamcha in the middle with his arms pointing for the hands.
That's good. Well, no, it's the dead Yamcha pose.
Yeah, Yamcha Crater
Yeah.
watch.
But the hands still move.
Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered. Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear?
Thank you. Also, yes, Snack. This is my boyfriend Austin and my sister Marina, and we are voicing this game. Woo.
Yes, hi, hello, I am nothing but the boyfriend. I have no name, I have no personality. I'm just here to read.
You are part 1 of 2 of the Peanut Gallery.
Peanut Gallery. He's right. The killer did specially bring that bear to Ungard right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it?
Absolutely.
Phoenix's wristwatch is a miniature thinker tied to his wrist.
I saw that. I didn't want to say it just because I wanted you guys to figure it out on your
Thank
own.
you.
And I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Adrian Andrews.
And who would that be?
Miss Adrian Andrews.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
March 23, 11:54 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
They let him bring his coffee milk into here?
Oh, I
Yeah,
knew it was
right.
a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer?
What was that?
But I
The
never
cops here
thought
in
in
the
your
background.
desperation you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian.
I swear this demon will pay.
Mr. Nick!
Pearls, where's Mia?
Yeah, I don't know.
She said she had to take some missed calls. Oh,
A really
Wow.
strong power suddenly called her away.
really strong power.
Well, that certainly can't be Maya.
Yeah, she hasn't eaten in days.
Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone!
It's from Gumshoe.
Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, have you been hanging in there, pal?
Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto.
Phew. That's good, pal.
Anyways, Maya's dead. We found her corpse, pal. What about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out what the killer and Maya are?
We still don't have any leads, but
What? We don't have any more time!
if we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful.
I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught?
A tent.
A tent?
I could see a circus tent.
Are they being held to the fucking circus?
I mean,
Mia!
it looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me.
So it was Maya that called you away.
She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away.
Gumshoe! Is there a circus in town right now?
There's only one, pal. The very big circus.
Maya's
always
somewhere
your
within
pal.
a 300 feet radius of the main tent.
Wow, that's like ridiculously close. Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on that map. About 300-foot radius from the main tent. Hurry!
And
And?
I could see a mailbox under the window.
Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox.
Okay, what else?
What else, Mia?
I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I didn't see anything else. Felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so.
I heard her. An old office building. Good stuff, pal.
Meanwhile,
There was
Matt
no
is
ramp
standing
at
there
that
like, guys, what are you doing? No, stop.
Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal?
Mia, Maya's not hurt, right?
She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved.
Gumshoe, please hurry and bring her ramen. Meanwhile, Gumshoe is sprinting down to the circus while like cooking ramen on a portable like stove, just carrying it, stirring it, adding powder.
I was gonna say he's like, shit, McDonald's, that's what she likes. And he runs and picks up a McDonald's and runs with it.
Or accidentally gets Burger King.
Yeah.
We get there and Maya's like, I've been saying, oh no. Oh
Sorry,
no,
I
and
don't
just
eat this Whopper
withers away into nothing. Is it a Whopperito? No? Goodbye. Maya's absolutely the kind of person who would ask like their fucking like Uber Eats driver to stop off at another restaurant to grab like a fucking milkshake specifically from there
Yup.
and bring it back. I will give you $15 if you just stop off at the fucking Wendy's and get me a Frosty.
And then my Whopperito, then everything on the McDonald's menu.
One of
I'm a
each.
connoisseur.
Except the salads. Fuck the salads.
Fuck the salads and those little yogurt cups.
Gumshoe comes rushing in with Detective Corpse and Inspector Cadaver on his back with Mickey D's and assault rifles.
Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix?
It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make the trial last a little longer. March 23, 12:05 p.m. District Court, Courtroom No. 3.
Yep, it'll just be a little longer. That's why we're finishing the game tomorrow, because it's going to be a 10-minute stream tomorrow.
The court will now reconvene.
Everything will work out perfectly. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client.
Hey, cat girl.
From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real criminal. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice.
However, neither of these are crimes, so she'll be getting off scot-free.
They're just no-nos. I like that they let her keep her day planner in jail.
Yeah?
That's nice.
However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain
who exactly is guilty of murder.
I understand.
Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews?
She just starts screaming. Ah! 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 Ah!
Of course I have.
You've seen it before?
That's right, it's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets?
All right.
I don't know if he was about to do a generic movie neck snap. I'm trying to crack my neck.
Well, first off, it's in the closet.
What?
No, not those kind of secrets, Miss Andrews.
What?
Oh.
Why does she?
She must be close with the...
She's
Bear.
close with
Bear.
Matt, Juan, and the bear.
Yes.
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time.
What?
At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item.
Oh.
Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. As the saying goes. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it.
Couldn't you just fucking smash it?
No.
No, it's made of hammer-proof material. No smashing, please.
It's made of wood. Can you
Oh,
find a
so-
single way to damage wood?
So
Yeah, there are no ways.
my money is on the suicide notes on the inside.
So, this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it?
Yes, looks can be deceiving when you agree.
Yes, this is a superb craftsmanship. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. I'm going to begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
It looks like there really was something to that bear after all.
The bear figurine. The bare necessities, the simple. Actually, let's see. A puzzle?
That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine.
True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? So you can take it apart? And how would one go about doing that?
Well, you first turn its tail to the right and then push it in.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. He was saying take it apart. I thought it meant like literally taking like first you have to remove the hand piece and then the leg piece and like no, okay, no, it's one of these boxes.
Like the
okay.
hokey pokey. You take your right paw off and then your left paw.
Oh, I get it.
After that, the arms and legs are free to be removed.
Oh, God, oh!
A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again.
Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on.
I think he's lost it.
So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart?
A jewelry box.
And how do you know about this?
I know because I was the one who bought it.
Huh?
It was a souvenir from when I a friend and went to the Switzerland.
The Switzerland. This was a Swiss bear? Ew!
Throws it away. Judge, are you okay?
No, it's fine.
Swiss Army bears.
I was trying to think of a Swiss Army bear joke. Yes, thank you.
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan.
So it was a present from Miss Andrews.
Witness, let's continue with your testimony.
Oh, whoops. I was like reading that and thinking like, interesting, and then just kept going. So who exactly knew how to solve the puzzle?
Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland. So I doubt there are that many people saying bear in this country. Not unless you have some sort of internet.
But it looks like it could be easily broken, especially if someone wanted to get what was inside.
Well, it's a toy. But it can never be the same again once it's been broken, just like...
Wow. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box?
I never told anyone. As long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us know.
The two of you, huh? Of course, all of Switzerland. But then, of course, that means Mr. Ongar didn't know, right?
Looks down at his information. It says he's Swiss. Damn it!
Your Honor, I'd like to bring all of Switzerland to the stand.
Well, okay, that means we're gonna have to reconvene later. No, now.
Now.
Why
gonna
the
get
bear
me
will
Skype?
all wait.
We'll wait as long as it takes. I think it's about all I'm gonna get for now. Figuring update on the court record.
Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there's one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this.
This case is bullshit.
This bear is actually a Discord Frozen, a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box?
What's in the box? Who gets the box?
What's inside?
That's right. That's what we are going to find out next. Witness,
Yes?
you are the only one who can open this. Please.
Are we gonna get a fucking DS tier animation?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a
Silence
fucking
hanging
open the
over
bear
her.
minigame.
Oh, please. All eyes are on Miss Andrews as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. It just fucking explodes.
I've opened it.
Another insurance plan, Mr. Wright.
Is this what you wanted?
What is that? It looks like a note.
I don't think we need to guess at what that is. Do we, Mr. Wright?
Depends on how much time it would take.
It's the suicide note.
The suicide note.
The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Celeste Impax. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts. But just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself. It seems Celeste Impax had very beautiful handwriting. And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide.
Witness, did you know about this?
Wait, what?
Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan.
Wait, then why are you so fucking... Why were you not more excited to get to open the bear? What? Wasn't the whole point that she wanted the note?
Yeah? When I
Yeah, about
discovered his
that.
body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note. before it became
Destroy
public.
the note. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
she,
I
he, she knew. She just wanted it to go away.
But I couldn't find it anywhere.
Because it had already been taken by the killer.
Everything is going at Mr. Edward's pace. So now that suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question?
What is written on the note?
That's right. At least, that's what I would think.
Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known.
I can't stop you, can I? Through so much, just to get my hands on it. I was going to burn it, for her sake.
I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of this note aloud.
You're the only person old enough to be able to read cursive.
Very well.
It's 2018. People don't fucking use that anymore.
Judge's voice rang loud and clear through the dead silent courtroom. In her notes, Celestine Pax left us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and thrown away by Enguarde. About being engaged to Karada and Enguarde's role in destroying that. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all.
Well, that's sad.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah, no shit.
Were you expecting
It's a
cheery
suicide
note?
There's one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Enguarde.
Then, what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness?
Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word.
Matt Enguarde values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image. God, what a lame image. Which is why he had to stop the note from being made public. At any cost.
Celeste's suicide note added to the court record. It's Enguarde's fault that woman killed herself. You?
And this time, he even went so far as to kill someone to stop them from revealing that. Oh, I even got caught up there.
How terrible! What a selfish person!
I guess they're all slumped by lawyers out there all the creep stop.
There is no margin for doubt here. Mr. DeKiller's client, Mr. lowercase d Killer's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house.
It seems we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone.
How am I supposed to escape from this one?
Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence. The figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow find a way out of the situation through one of those.
The gavel's already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry!
Suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? Okay, let me think. So, the suicide note was pretty explicit and damning. The figurine...
I mean, I think what the only course of action you have here is to shift the blame, obviously. Temporarily, at least. So what piece of evidence would best help you shift the blame to the person that we're going to shift it to?
Because if she had the figurine, she would have fucking taken the note out and burned it. So that doesn't make sense for us to claim that she had the that she like found the figurine afterwards or whatever, or that the figurine was handed to her. At least that's what she's telling us, even though we know it's true. But I guess the note is. I guess the note's the only way.
Go ahead and try.
Right?
Guess
Please wait,
what?
Your Honor.
Guess what? Either one would have worked.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, because I was like, I feel like that's not right. But...
Oh man, look at that
Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like... I think
No,
Your
let's
Honor
make
believes
friends.
that Matt Enguarde killed in order to obtain this note.
Yes, that is correct.
But that seems a little strange. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here.
Oh, please go on.
This note was hidden by Mr. Karada until the night of the murder. If that's the case, I say that Matt Enguarde could not have known what was written on the note.
Oh, I didn't think of it like that.
I will be right back, everyone. My throat is killing me, and I've run out of water. So I need to go grab some more real quick. I'm also gonna grab like a cappuccino or something just to clear my throat. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I'm going somewhere.
Oh no!
Probably should too. Yeah.
Square, do you know who the next witness is? Because who boy. It's gonna be a fun one. The next witness is a baseball. Correct. That is correct. The next witness is an inanimate object, a baseball.
Exactly. With all the stitchings. A
Mhm.
baseball with all the stitchings.
Okay, you know, all joking aside, we did have a fucking parrot, and an inanimate object is not too far-fetched. You know what I mean?
Huh. In the same category as bird.
Inanimate object, bird, same difference.
Same difference. They have the same animations. It's fine. Same amount of animations, I mean.
The next witness is Larry. Like, dude, I didn't have anything to do with this trial, but I'm still here for you.
Oh, we're back. And we're
We
better
are.
than ever. We're
The next witness is the rope you tie Maya up.
Oh. Alright. Got some water, got my throat cleared. Hey, Old Wes, what's up?
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Exactly. But I did think of it that way, and I thought it rather strange. No one in their right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said.
Arr! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
It was just a flash, but I did rather well on this one.
Unfortunately. I think he believes differently. No, he definitely believes differently. Look at that cocky-ass bow.
Oh no. Oh,
I
he's
believe
setting
a
up
show
the
of
burn.
appreciation is in order.
He's pouring the fucking kerosene and lighting the match. Oh no.
Huh?
The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself.
Oh.
Love with me.
Why else would the defense fucking glob onto me anytime I go anywhere? I would like to direct the court's attention to this.
What is that?
This is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spying?
Like willpower.
What the? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought the spy camera was in my possession. He bought
You went
another
through
one.
the evidence trash can.
Oh no! We looked down the evidence trash can and there's just a fucking sticky note with a winky face on it.
Matt Ungard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses.
And?
The victim, Juan Corda, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt Ungard.
Yeah, we're on the final trial of this game.
Yeah. Best case in the series? Yeah, I agree.
Hey.
Your Honor?
You don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities.
Well, it's not wiretapping.
Yeah, not a crime.
It's life tapping.
Shut up is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright!
I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in that stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this.
Gumshoe's bug sweeper. So she
By the
charmed
way,
fucking.
Mr. Wright. Go ahead.
He charmed Old Bag to get the fucking bug sweeper. Afterward. Oh no, that's right. He gave it to her. That's right.
Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera.
Mr. Ungard's fingerprints were on there.
Well, Phoenix,
Maya was a good woman. It's a shame she had to die this way.
At least
see my
I'll see her a
sister
lot
again.
more.
We made the same joke, basically.
looks like those cameras were hidden all over the huh?
What am I supposed to say that I haven't had mama?
I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Ungard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along.
He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that.
Hey! Now what's that lawyer thinking?
I mean, is that the man, the bad killer guy?
Pearls, what are you doing in the audience?
Look at him!
Mommy,
Please,
alright,
mother.
you're in jail.
Oh. Phoenix,
Yes, Chief?
have you figured out what you're going to
Say next. I thought that said, have you figured out what you're gonna do next year? And I'm like, what?
What am I gonna do next? Just running away like a frightened child work?
I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case. But in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important detail.
What is it, Mia?
It's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate.
Something you should investigate?
I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance.
Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Also, really slowly.
Alright, at this point I think we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you?
What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? No objections. Maya had a good life.
She's 18. No, she's 19, Phoenix. I said good, not long.
I have an objection, Your Honor.
Oh, of course you do. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
The microphone doesn't always pick it up.
Stop knocking! Your Honor, the defense has no intentions of letting this go so easily! You're beginning to sound desperate.
That's just your
Only
mental
now.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Only now he's sounding desperate. Really?
Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all!
Oh?
In your eagerness to prove your point, you forgot one very as Mia's looking at us like, Phoenix, what the fuck? Forgotten one very important thing.
Hey, isn't that what I just said?
Thank you!
So, you're telling me that I forgot something?
You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. About this piece of evidence!
The badge!
So, okay, there's a couple of things I think they could mean. The transmitter, potentially. Stuffed bear. No, he's the one who already looked into that. That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
he already looked into the stuffed bear.
Our spy camera?
He looked into the spy camera already by using the same model and used for the same purpose. The transmitter itself is pretty basic. It's just there to transfer footage from one place to another.
No, he gave us the receipt.
Yeah, he gave us that.
Alright, let's see then. Suicide note, the figurine. Celeste's photo? Oh, wait, hang on. I might be thinking ahead on this one.
You are.
Found out on Guard's Mansion. Yeah, okay.
Keep that in mind, though.
Keep it in mind, but you are thinking ahead. We already used that. Basically, we used all of these two rows of evidence. Now let's check our newest piece of evidence, shall we?
Let's see what it says. It tells of Enguarde's horrible misdeeds. Doesn't that prove his point more?
But it is the one thing that we haven't analyzed in great detail because it's only come up now.
That's fair.
Yeah, this was not actually looked over by the police. We just found it here in court.
Yeah,
and went,
it was just read aloud. That's
That's
it.
right. Take that! Beep beep! Beep beep!
We're not throwing anyone under a bus right now.
That's true, you're right.
That is mission pack suicide note, right?
Who knows? I mean, sure, the suicide note was found inside the bear, but there's a bear. Which means the handwriting on the suicide note is yet to be analyzed.
Oh.
So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impax or not, that's why they made mention of the handwriting earlier to make you think about that, has yet to be even remotely confirmed. He actually does have a point. This was not properly submitted as evidence.
That's
Yep,
correct.
Not that ever means anything.
Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright,
Mr. Wright.
are you saying the suicide note is fake?
I don't know! You were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Enguarde. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear?
What is this fake bear?
How dare you?
Wow, you are a huge piece of shit.
No, I'm sticking with that one.
Good.
There is no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever.
But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it!
I mean, the victim could have.
He's dead!
Yes, Phoenix. Paper still exists after the writer dies.
But the writing fades away!
Oh, God.
It's a Death Note
Oh.
shit! I don't know! I haven't watched it!
God, you're my rival.
Recall the witness's testimony concerning the figurine. The only person other than the victim who could have solved the puzzle is the witness herself!
I think we're at
Andrew!
13, 14 pairs
Something
of
like
glasses.
You wrote this
Oh, yeah.
note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame that on guard!
I did no such thing.
I have to sacrifice your sanity to save Maya!
Beep beep, motherfucker!
Right, if you're going to pronounce the suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory.
Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. Oh, I like that. That's Edgeworth going, oh shit, he's right.
That's
Oh,
enough.
God. When did he learn about evidence law?
Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note?
It is as the defense has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed.
If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where the verdict is impossible.
That's impossible.
This isn't good, Phoenix. Jesus, you
Judge is
fucked
gonna
this up
carry
even
this
worse
trial
somehow.
over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have another choice. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate.
Handwriting analysis my butt. That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time.
I got it, guilt. You know what? No.
Like
It's
that
the
same
twins.
type of
It's
voice.
the twins.
Twins.
I think we've reached the end of the line.
Guilty! Guilty!
Guilty!
Guilty! Guilty!
Guilty!
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty! Guilty! Guilty! Guilty! Oh?
What the fuck is that increpid noise?
It's the sound of justice.
Gumshoe? Hello, Gumshoe? What is with him? And what's with that sign? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer?
He got away.
You motherfucker. What?
I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do.
Anyway, what's going on?
We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone.
This is terrible.
I'm gonna keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time.
But
Don't tell me we don't have any more.
guilty, 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 guilty. Do you hear that? They're calling Mr. Guilty to the stand. Where is Mr. Gilliam T?
Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and. Oh!
What is it?
Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't do that.
It's my phone!
Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after.
Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch!
Oh my god, I was joking.
Take that!
Oh my god, that the fucking clip
Good.
It just hits him square in the fucking head.
is a perfect video.
Ow.
It looks more like he absorbed it.
My final form. Phoneworth.
Phoneworth.
Mr. Edgeworth,
It's Phoneworth now.
please, you gotta buy us some more time. Court is in session.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying.
Mr. Wright, this is a court of law.
Now, I'm sorry, Your Honor, but
I am reluctant to do this. However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow.
this time I really can't do anything.
Court is now adjourned for the day.
Thank you, Edgeworth.
He had to wait long enough to be dramatic about it.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Edgeworth?
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time.
For what purpose?
Stalling.
We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in just that time.
But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes?
30 minutes or less, or it's free.
I believe we can, Your Honor. 30 minutes or less, or your client goes free.
Oh shit.
But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and reconvene tomorrow?
30 minutes, please. Your Honor, that's all I'm asking for.
Please, Your Honor!
Very well. At the prosecution's request, the court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us.
The court will now take its final recess of the day.
March 23, 2:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Right. Well, what's going on with Maya's situation?
It's a killer. It looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time!
Report. Mr. Edgeworth, I thought I called Phoenix. I only have 2 numbers in my phone.
His phone
Edgeworth.
is inside of me now.
Edgeworth, I have 3 numbers. Edgeworth, Phoenix, and my daughter. She never picks up.
I don't get paid enough to have more slots on my phone.
Oh.
Gumshoe,
The number
that's not how any of that works.
The number that he was given for his daughter's an 800 number.
Oh no! We don't have time. Just spit it out. Right. Look at me go. It looks like we just missed him, sir.
Man, remember when the prosecutor had to ask the judge for more time instead of just going, "Shut up, judge, I own your kids." Yeah, you see, fucking, well, no, that would be, Von Karma, who would just fucking go through, like, we need 30 minutes. Okay, we got it. Edgeworth, you should carry
Yeah,
a whip,
or
is what I'm saying.
Franny would just like, yeah.
But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things.
Can we use any of them as evidence?
I didn't think you could hear me, pal.
Huh?
Yeah, I got the things he left with me right now, and I'm on my way over.
One Maya corpse being special delivered. Really?
That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first.
We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran.
What?
Does he does a little work for them, exactly?
Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I'm gonna put the law on hold right now.
Sounds bad. Hope he doesn't get into too much trouble over this.
With my hunk of junk car, I say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me.
Alright, just get here in one piece.
Yeah, I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one.
Police, pull over!
Fuck you, coppers. I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light.
Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that'll be decisive enough to end this. Oh my god.
Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me.
No one can stop.
Oh my fucking god.
He ran one red light and immediately got an accident.
What happened?
Someone should have taught him to drive.
It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well.
What was he thinking? He's gotta hurry and call for help!
But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either.
Send a police car from the police station to the courthouse. They'll find him on the way.
But he wasn't at the police station when
Yeah,
he
he-
left. He was at the
Yeah, didn't he say he swiped him from oh no, he swiped him
No,
from the
he swiped
scene.
him
Okay,
from the
yeah.
scene.
Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession
Oh,
of
that
them.
too. No, we can't let that happen!
Well, if there is a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance.
Why, oh why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find exactly where he is at this moment? Nope,
Nope.
we're done.
I mean, there's a very specific way.
That's right, there is a way!
What?
Oh,
How?
My
Beep.
god!
Beep.
Beep.
Oh my
Beep,
god!
beep, 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 beep.
Hang on, wait, it's...
I don't think it's a.
No, that's the one
What?
for the killer.
I
So-
think it's a who?
Yeah, you need to
what?
go with the who.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh.
Take that!
And you thought that was just
Take
a
that!
cute little joke.
Holy shit.
That's a fucking plot line.
Why are you bringing up Francesca at a time like... Oh, I see. I'll try to get into contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have.
I'll be right there. I'm just gonna run every red light.
Well, now her other shoulder is shot.
Francesca, will she even want to help us? Edgeworth,
What is it?
I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty. But what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt on someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say, defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death.
Right. It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. All of your tears have usage.
All of your tears are purposeful.
Whether you did your job well or not. That can only be seen after the verdict has been decided.
The verdict?
Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here?
Yes, bailiff.
There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent.
They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do.
To be continued. Should we continue this now or next time?
No, next time.
You sure?
Oh yeah, we can finish it tomorrow.
Alright, brilliant then.
I was gonna say, there's enough there to fill another day of stream.
Well, that's my point, is I didn't want it to be like a 7-hour stream. Is there another save between now and the end?
No.
Oh, okay, in that case, yeah, we're calling it now. So thank you so much for coming by. We are beating this game tomorrow! Hell yeah!
Oh yeah. Woo.
Honestly, this trial is fucking scaring me. But I love it so
Got
much.
so many spooky bears.
There's so many bears, and bears getting into car accidents. Oh man, just the bears all over. The bears left,
Very
right, and
spooky.
center. Thank you all so much for coming back. Please come back tomorrow.
Please come back. I need you.
Have an upbeat song. Raise the spirits a little bit. Love you all. Take it easy. See you tomorrow for the finale of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice 4 Bears.
Woo.
Bears.
And Adrian.
On Andrew. Well, no. She gets a bus.
I'm out.
She gets
Yeah,
her
she
very
gets hit by
own
a car.
bus. Bye.
It's a nice bus.